Is there any significance to my name? Monday Musings. As you probably are aware, we were doing Sunday Musings before. Now that we're able to have Mass in the parking lot, and soon we're actually going to be able to have Mass inside the church. And because of that, obviously Sundays get a bit busy for priests. So instead of doing Sunday Musings, now we're going to do Monday Musings. And today we're just going to talk a little bit about, is there any significance to the name that I was given? And obviously in the church, we certainly know, that's why we're doing this video, that there is significance to our names. In the Bible, anytime someone gets a change of name, it means that they also have a change in mission. Abram goes from Abram to Abraham. Peter gets a name change. Saul goes from Saul to Paul. So obviously anytime in the scriptures that there is this change of name, it also means the person whose name is changed also receives a change in mission. So for us, we've all been given a name in our baptism, and usually that name is either after a saint or it might be after some virtue or something like that. When you're baptized, you're brought to the church, and the priest or deacon asks you, what name have you been given? And then your parents, on behalf of you, say what name you have been given. And again, that name is meant to be after a saint, it's meant to be after a virtue. So whatever name you've been given, it's important to have some, idea as to why you were given that particular name. Even at confirmation, when you get confirmed, obviously you also, I guess not a change of name, but you get a name added. And again, that has to be after a saint or after a virtue. And so it's important maybe to give some contemplation to what your confirmation name is, and who you're named after, your first name, who you're named after, and to see what significance is in your name. My father, actually, when his parents got married, they got married in a cathedral, and there were all these side altars with different saints, and so his parents named him and all his siblings after the saints who were there on the side altars of the cathedral. So sometimes there's some uniqueness about why we got named what we got named. My name's Joseph, after St. Joseph. My last name's Jakub, which has some biblical roots also. And when I was ordained, I actually did get a change of name. When I was ordained a priest, I became known as Father Jakub. And because of that, before getting ordained, obviously I was never called Father. So when I was ordained, I got a change of name because at ordination, obviously there's a change in mission. So your name means something. You were given that name for a particular reason. So if it's after a saint, maybe try to get to know that saint in heaven a little better. And if it's after a virtue, maybe you're meant to imitate that virtue more fully. And then also give some contemplation to why you were given, why you chose the saint you chose at your confirmation. Our names mean something, they're important. Give some contemplation to the names that you've been given. See you soon, St. Catherine's.